And we're live. Welcome to Slot Car Weekly, live with Harry and Dan.
Hi, guys.
And welcome to the show. Tonight we have a lot of stuff going on. The question is, are we going to have enough time to get through it all? But before we get going, we're going to bring in our co-host for today. And I want everyone to welcome Todd from Toju Racing. Thanks for joining us today, Todd. Welcome.
Hello, how's it going, everybody?
Awesome.
How you doing, Todd?
Good day. It's not a bad
Welcome,
day.
Todd.
Good work. Hope you guys are good.
And of course, well, we wouldn't have much of a show if we didn't have someone to grill about all the cool stuff going on in our slot car world today, including my 510s. Let's welcome Warren from LightTechSlots.ca. Bam! Woo! Breathe down.
Hey, Warren.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Holy cow! We got the crowd
Great,
in the house
great.
tonight.
What's happening?
All right.
Thanks
So
for the accolades there, Dan, but I don't think I deserve that.
You betcha, brother.
I was like,
Hey,
being humble. I'm being humble.
Yeah. So let's do a quick round of highs before we get to who's in the house tonight. Hey guys, thanks for joining us tonight. Awesome. Harry.
Okay.
Warren.
Hi. So let's say hello to Dennis. We have Dennis here. Hi, Dennis. We have Robert Fish, Easy E Slot Car. Hello, welcome again. Who else have we got? Doug. Hello, Doug.
Oh, hang on.
And everybody's greasy.
We got Robert Fish. Thank you, Robert. Welcome, brother. I appreciate it. And here we go. Easy E. Thank you for joining us tonight, brother. Welcome. Fantastic. Hey, if anybody else wants to scream at these people, feel free to do so.
We've got Slightly Mad Slot Cars. That's Fox 1409. G'day.
Doug's in the house. Thanks for
Hey,
joining us,
Daniel, Doug, Robert Fish. Hi,
There
guys.
we go.
Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday.
Slightly Mad Slot Cars is in the house. Good day, everyone.
And we have Daniel Thomas. Hello, Daniel.
Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
Daniel Thomas is in the house. Busy night tonight. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it. Thanks for joining us. Dennis Osborne.
And we've got Colt. We've got Colt as well. Colt Snow, Colt Steak, Colt Stuff.
Yeah.
I can't see.
House.
My glasses don't work.
It's the shades.
Yeah.
I'm even worse without them. I have a light shine on my face. If I take them off, I'm completely blind.
Uh-oh. Better leave them on there. Be tripping through the house. Clearwater's in the house.
Yeah, hi, Greg.
Thanks
Hey,
for
Greg.
joining us, brother. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Robert, Dennis.
Yeah.
Trying to say hi to everybody. I don't know how to type yet in the chat, so I'm new. I don't know what to do.
Who do we got?
Hey, we had we have Fox 1409 saying they had a big tornado hurricane in Melbourne today. That's never fun.
Nope. Not at all.
Everybody, keep prayers for Greg. He's got that hurricane coming his way. I've got my family down in Clearwater too, Greg. So
yeah, a big one there as well. Yeah.
HSF's in the house.
Yo, metal.
Love that logo, brother.
Yeah.
I
know nothing. I'm innocent.
Yeah.
I'm a law.
Chris is in the house. Thanks for joining us, Chris. I appreciate it, brother. Awesome. Every time this guy shows a car on Facebook, it's like, damn, I feel like I need to buy it.
He is the picture king on Facebook, man.
Right. You know, and always good cars. Everything he shows, it's I feel inadequate. I need to buy that now. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate that.
Love Chris's photos. They're awesome.
Yeah.
And then the history. I love the fact that he goes into the history of the cars, the races, and where they competed.
Not just a picture.
Good job. Yeah. Always appreciate it, Chris.
Yeah, we hijacked Todd for tonight. Yep, we got him here. We'll let him go in an hour or so.
It's all good. Happy to help.
Yahoo!
I can do my Jesse. It's not very good right now, but we'll work on it.
Yeah.
Arnold's a lot better. I can do Arnold pretty much at will. It's really easy. You gotta get the inflections correct and all that when you're doing Arnold.
100-mile-an-hour winds. Ouch. That could be not good.
Yeah, be careful there, Easy.
Yeah. Hope you guys stay dry. All the best. Man, that's going to be horrible.
Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it, brother. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, Ocala is dead center.
Pat Slot's in the house.
And we've had Pat in. Hello, Pat.
Woo! Welcome, Pat.
What's up,
Thanks
mate?
for joining us, brother.
How's it going down there, eh?
And
Yeah. G'day, Pat.
Todd, if you need to say something in the chat, just you should be able just to type in the where you're seeing all the comments come up. Oh,
it's all good.
Fast Sports, John's in the house. Thanks for joining us, brother. I appreciate it. Welcome.
Hey, Fast. Hey, Slightly Mad.
All right. So we're here. We're through the list. I want to once again thank everyone for joining us tonight. Tonight we're going to have a wee bit of a focus on these brand new fantastic Revo Slot 510s. In particular, I'm going to brag a little bit about my liveries coming.
You want to see them?
Yes. Yeah, what the hell? We're here. Might as well anyways.
I have another camera. I don't know if we can scroll to that, but
that's okay. I can do
that. Now,
that.
you are talking about your car liveries. We're not talking about your new underpants or anything like that, no?
No.
We're talking cars.
Superman underoos, brother. So this is the Simonized one? Oh, yeah. Man, so good. Okay, now, if I remember, Chris, you were saying that it's possible they extended the post on the mounting area. I think Chris was saying that the 510 problem is not this time around. They've done something to fix it.
They did. I did hear that they I don't know exactly what it was, but yes, this is the new gen because we had to wait for these. That's why we had to pre-order them. And then
right.
So these are like hot off the press Canada time. These were shipped. These were if I showed you the journey these things went on, it's crazy. But they're here and they got here safely, and that's all that matters, right?
Thanks for joining us. No drama. All right.
Here's the Golf car. So.
Yeah, that's a really nice looking livery, man. Wow. Yeah. This will be my first Golf livery, to be honest with you guys.
Love the Golf liveries.
She's a beauty.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah.
That's a sexy Datsun.
That's my favorite of all the Datsuns. That Golf is amazing.
Yeah, and you need those effects. We need the music with the soft lighting. It'll be like bow wow, bow wow.
That looks great. That's fabulous.
You know, I can arrange that.
Oh yeah.
Dan's got the sound effects.
Oh, here you go.
Is that bow wow? Is that bow wow enough for you?
Here she comes. Yeah.
Oh my gosh! I think I see Paul Newman under the front tire.
No. There he is. There he is. He's driving. Oh. There he is.
Very cool livery on this car, though. Hey.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
You know, Adam Carolla collects Paul Newman's Nissans and Datsuns.
The Man Show?
The Man Show.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah.
Love that show, brother.
He has his 240. He has this 510. He has a bunch of them, a couple of his Porsches.
You have a 917? No, that'd be
cool. No. He doesn't have a 917. He's got everything else.
No, but you have a 97. Warner's got a whole bunch of 917s in from BRM. Why don't you show us one of those? And then we're gonna ask Todd a few questions here. I'm kind of curious to know what brought Todd to slot cars.
These things, they're really well wrapped.
Let's do it. What you got?
Boom.
I see Chris is also saying he's getting no tire rub on any of his ones that he got boxed. So, a lot of times they come and they run perfectly.
That is extremely sexy.
That's a 124 scale. Yeah, look at the wheels. They've got the red, white, and blue right inside on the spokes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
That's beautiful.
The scale detail on them.
That is a beautiful car.
My camera's focusing there, hopefully. Yeah, she's a beauty.
Wow.
So
these is that the 124, Warden?
That's the 124. Yeah.
Oh, that's gorgeous. That's beautiful.
Yeah, she's a beauty.
Here we go. We each have one question for Todd today, and then we'll pack it away and get back at these awesome cars. So for my question to Todd, it's the exact same question I ask every single one of my guests in this position. Tell me a little bit about your story to Slot Car Glory. What brought you here?
Well, mine's not unlike Harry's from last week. I still remember on Christmas getting the Infinity track, the Circle 8 thing,
right?
And racing slot cars with my dad. I was really terrible at it because I was a kid. I couldn't, figure out that, you don't just push the button. But, Dad did it pretty good. And so, I got into it doing that. And then I didn't do it for a long time. Then back in the 90s, some friends of mine, we started talking about it. And it's actually 5 of the people, if you guys watch my racing videos, that I race with now. And in the 90s, we started getting into it. And then we picked up some AFXs and some Lifelikes and some Tycos. And 3 of us had tracks. So we had races in different locations, which was super cool, and I have my tackle box full of my HO cars, which I all still have, and all of them still run. But anyway, and we just go to each other's house and, race and have fun and, party a little because, that was, this was the 90s and we were kids and all that, not that we're that old now, but you know the deal. And then, I don't know, about a year and a half ago, I saw some videos on YouTube because I YouTube a lot, like a lot of us do. And I saw digital slot car racing. I'm like, what the heck's that? And I started watching it. And then I saw these guys changing lanes and, bigger cars and huge tracks. And I'm like, this is interesting. This is interesting. And I kept seeing them more and more. And then finally, I talked to the guys about it. And I said, hey, what do you guys think about this? I might buy one of these tracks just to start and see how it goes. Yeah. And we all know, that's like crack. So, once you get your first track, if you like it, and we did it, and it wasn't big enough at all, and so then I just started buying all the pieces I need, as I could, and more cars, and well, here we are, and it's been about 8-9 months now since we all started it, and we've got a couple new guys that might start coming and race too. We'll see. So that's kind of a long-winded answer, but sorry.
No, that's there is no link to that, bro. We all got our stories. Like Robert Fish was saying in the comments, it's pretty much how a lot of our stories got started, it starts around the Christmas tree and we take it from there. And then what I find though is as adults, we sort of lose touch with that a little bit. But I think as we get older and we don't have to worry about, because what girl ever said, no dating application ever said, I'm looking for a guy with the largest slot car collection, right? Said no woman ever, right?
True.
So, we go about our things. There's always a huge gap, but when we get back to being like 40, 35, 40, we're more in command of our own dollars. And we know what we want. We remember that time that made us feel so good. For me, it was being 8 years old with my brother who was 6 and us getting our first slot car set for Christmas. Man, we played that thing until the tires fell off the cars. Seriously, it was like so crazy. But then life happens and we all get back to it, after a whole bunch of years. And it seems to be almost the same story. Like everyone took a little hiatus and we all got back to it. And I think the reason we all got back to it, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong, but it's that feeling we got when we were playing that. I think we remember how, as an adult, we felt back then. But the difference this time is we're adults with money and we can get our own this time because we know what it feels like to have that. right? So I think
Adults.
I think that's what always brings me back, brings everybody back. It's that feeling of just pure joy. And the world just disappears and melts away. When I'm in my basement with my HO track and the Carrera track behind me, man, you know, it's a different world. There are lots of things going on, but this sure helps switch it up a little bit for me. So,
Absolutely.
Harry, got a question for Todd?
Indeed, I do. Todd, going back to your first post, very impressed with how you set up your track and how you did your plastic tables. I actually bought those myself, and you put the track on top of it. I thought that was a great job. And I noticed also your first set was the same as my one. It was the retro.
Oh, the Grand Prix, yeah.
So yeah, it was a great beginner set. And it's
Yeah.
funny, you loved the digital, and I lasted about half an hour on the digital, and I disconnected it. But I, my thing is, I love the latest stuff you're doing with all the guys racing. You have a regularly 5, 6 guys. Are they all friends or family members? And how did those guys come to meet you and race with you?
Yeah, good
Oh,
question.
absolutely. Great question. The guy and his son is Den and Adam. Den does most of the filming and all the editing stuff. I let him do that because he's really into that, likes to do it. I actually met Den in high school, and ironically, it was kind of a hobby, being a kid thing. But they had a break room in there at high school, and I was at a new high school. It was a vocational school, and we ended up in the same class, which was industrial electricity. So I kind of learned how to be an electrician and forgot it all, but that's not important. Anyway, I was playing a video game, and it was Phoenix, and I love video games. You guys have probably seen the games down there in the race room. And I was really good at it, and it took me like 5 minutes to play a game. And he complained to me after like 3 days, "You're always in here playing this game, and I can't play it." Anyway, we became friends after that, and we've had many, many, many adventures together. No, thank you. I'm here all week. Not a deal. But we've had a lot of adventures together, and I could tell you a lot of stories, but that's another thing. And then Mike, one of the other guys who gets over now and then, and Kurt, I met them through him back when I was in high school as well. So I've known those guys for 40 years.
Dude, long time friends. That's great. Yeah.
And then the two Daves, if you know, there's two Daves. There's Dave that wears the hat, Dave the Hat Man, and David Neary. He's the other Dave. And anyway, I met those guys through some other friends. I'm sorry, I met Dave the Hat Man through Mike and all them about 10 or 15 years ago, and the same with the other Dave too. So I've known them guys nearly 12 years as well. And they're both really good friends, and they really like it. So they come over and enjoy it too. Dave the Hat Man and I, we do RC tanks together. So we got our Tigers and Panthers and all those.
Oh, you do a bit of RC as well. Very interesting.
Yeah. Like I said, I got the crawler. Love your crawler course, Harry. That thing's metal.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
And so that kind of answers that question, I think.
fantastic.
Yeah, we'll let you slide on that one.
Okay, cool. I can carry on more if you want. I'm a little garrulous at times.
All right. So, okay. Well, I think that should do it. We got it covered. We thank you for joining us tonight. Absolutely fantastic. I personally watch most of your racing.
Thanks, man.
I really like it. I like that kind of thing where the few guys in the community can get together and do a little racing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We get together and we just have fun, and we banter and give each other a hard time, and we say bad words, and sometimes we have a drink or two before we do it. But it's all about getting together with your friends and being a kid. Like I say, be a kid as often as possible, because adulthood's just a bunch of change and responsibility and yuck.
Oh, I also love the flow to your track. You when you first did it, you had a sort of a lot of S's in one part, and now you've changed that part to a straight, and I think it runs really nice now.
It runs really fast. I'm still trying to convince my friends to pull the magnets out of the ass end of the cars, but they won't. I've got one car that my 911 Porsche, the Golf one, that I have that way. You don't see it much because none of those guys have those, so I don't get to race it. That's the one that, you know, I run around myself a lot and challenge myself with ghost cars with that. I should start filming that more, but I kind of forget, and sometimes you just want to go down there and have a good time, you know, like you were talking about, Dan.
Yeah, absolutely. And before we move on, I just want to say thank you to HSF Racing, who just became a member of Slot Valley. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You caught me at a time that is very pivotal in the world of slot cars. And before we get into Warren's huge mint of cool cars, I'll talk a little bit about what I'm talking about right now. So if you guys don't follow me, you really should start following me, because the world of slot cars is about to change, as all of us know it. All right. At some point, somebody said, I want to drive multiple cars on one track. I want to do gas ups. I want all the other stuff that comes with that. Now, this is people who are only using Carrera Evolution at the time and thought, I want more. All right. So that brings us to where I am. All right. Most of you will know that I started my YouTube, I guess you could say, career as mostly HO. In fact, 99% HO. And for the last, my first 2 years, that's what I did. Now, I met this guy named Raul from Conquest Racing. And like somebody had already mentioned, they were watching digital racing, cars switching lanes and stuff, and thought, oh my gosh, I need to have that. Because when you're just driving around HO, that's all you got. One lane and one lane, one car and one car. And then you get kind of bored of what's going on. So then I get the Carrera track, and I want everything that goes with the Carrera. I want the digital, I want the lane changing. And then you realize you've now learned to have enough knowledge from all scale slot cars where you build yourself one of these. And what I've done here is, this is a digital HO slot car. Okay. Now, unless somebody can tell me different, this is the very first time anybody has ever done this. Ever. When you hear of HO digital racing, it will always start with Slot Valley Racing, because I am the one who's proven, and I have 2 working models and the videos are out. So the concept is proven. The cars actually work like you expect them to, and they're absolutely fantastic. So when I say HSF has joined at the right time, well, he's joined at the time where history is being made. So you can see all the wires in there, and you can see the optic eye right here above my thumb, right there. Okay, I know it's a little blurry right now because it doesn't want to focus, but that's where it is. And the whole point was to get whatever I needed to make this digital inside the shell of a car. Now, not only did I do it once, but I did it twice, because I know there are Ford people out there and there are Chevy people out there. So I don't want anybody worried about whether your car is going to be there. They're both there. So stay tuned. I do have a team, and I know it sounds kind of silly, but I do have a team who's working on the switching of the track right now for HO. But for myself, what I'm going to do is I'm going to Carrera wire my HO track. So the next time you see me live, it'll probably be with Warren talking about the 510s while I have them in my hand. And I plan on doing a demonstration of me running digital HO cars on my digital HO track.
That answers Chris's question. Chris was asking, does it work with Carrera Digital? So that answers Chris's question.
Carrera Digital? Yeah, absolutely. That's what I'm working it off of right now. Everything's revolving around the Carrera Digital. All my videos,
really cool
the lane switching, everything works exactly like a Carrera car. There's no chugging of the slot car, nothing of that sort. Everything runs exactly like it came from a manufacturer. It is absolutely fantastic. I got into building it in my member section on Slot Valley Racing, and the builds will always be in the member section because I want to have something specific for my members to have. So if you're interested in what I've done to do this,
Very
you will
true.
only see that kind of stuff in my member section. You will see everything else, the running of the cars, and I'll show you this 100 times over. Anybody wants to see it, all they want, but I'm not taking the lid off. If you want to see it, you're gonna have to join. And the whole thing is 99 cents Canadian. So if you're an American, I don't know, that's what, 25 cents? What's the exchange on that? Like 25, 30 cents, Warren?
Yeah, it's 1.35.
So that's literally like 65 cents. So I try and make it affordable for everyone to have a piece of the action. You know,
I got some Canadian change laying around here somewhere.
right, and you can probably throw that, but if they're pennies, they ain't going to be worth anything because we don't even have pennies here anymore.
No,
Nope.
no more
Yeah.
pennies.
No pennies.
No
So,
copper
yeah.
law.
No.
Too many braids being made.
Yeah. So that's what I've been up to lately in my SVR world, and videos I'll have coming up so that everyone will be able to see the cars running. I'll talk about them. I'm not getting into how they were built though. That's a different scenario.
That's fair.
But certainly people will be able to see them. I'll talk about them. It is quite fascinating to watch them run, and to think about it. Now these HO cars have everything that Carrera has to offer on your TV screen or however you're displaying
Or
it.
on your app.
Now this car. Now when you think about it, if you're HO and you have a decent sized track, chances are you're running a system called Viasu or something like that, and that's like a $200-300 system in Canada. That's crazy expensive. So what I've totally done is, for the price of the chip and the price of $120 Carrera CU, I now get the timing system and I get all the stuff that goes with having a digital slot car, all rolled up into this neat little morsel.
That's cool.
And this one. And once I get more chips, then there'll be more to show. But the sourcing of the chips is the current problem right now. And, well, that's another problem I'm passing on to our good friend Warren at lighttechslots.ca. Warren, what do you got for us, brother?
Well, what I've got is I have pinky rings. So slot car pinky rings. No, they're tires. They're tires.
Stretchy.
Tires. So.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I've got a couple projects I've been working on. I'm still trying to decide. I want to race the regionals, East Coast regionals, NSRs. So I've been trying to pick a car, and I wanted to do my own livery. So it was between the 997, 917 for the classic, and then the 997. I was thinking for the modern GT car. So I got to get rolling on that, but I had to get a bunch of spares, parts in, and everything to get that project rolling. So that's the one thing I've been doing. And then I was talking to people, and then they were like, "Just go with a Corvette." So I was thinking going with a Corvette, and I haven't driven that car. I don't know if apparently it's a good performer.
Yeah, it's Joe. He's finished chasing Bambi through the bushes.
Joe was on his Bambi fishing trip. Anyway, but basically, I'm just gotta get everything up on the website and update it, and then that's what I'm being busy with. I'll be getting those cars out to you, Dan, tomorrow. So those are gone, and then things just keep coming in, and I keep sending them out.
Nice.
So, yeah.
I think we answered that already. But the answer is yes, for sure. Do I have a camera set up for that right now?
Did Joe say hi?
Yeah, Joe said hi.
Oh, okay.
Add a camera. Let me see if I can add a camera with maybe this one. Okay. Now, is it going to let me add it to the screen? Yes, it will. Okay. So I'll run the digital HO slot cars right now. You can see the two of my major switchers here. I'll point them out to you guys so you can see them quickly. So there's
Good looking layout.
Okay, there's one right here, and the other one's right here. And there's, of course, the single one right here. All right, so here we go. Now I have it on ghost mode already, so they'll just take off on their own. Bye. You can hear them switching.
The cars are on ghost mode?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Well, you got to love how speedy those HOs are.
Yeah.
Hey, there's the puppy.
So don't forget, guys, because this is Carrera, I can turn them down. So
What speed are they running right now?
right now they're on half power.
So 3?
No, they're on full. All right. So well, that's them in action.
That's cool.
That's great. Looks great.
Yeah,
And they run very quietly.
Yeah, they're running super smooth right now, actually. There we go.
yeah, that's metal, dude. Totally.
It's just something new, right? It's you know, I get bored really easy, and I tend to take things to the maximum. You can certainly tell by looking at my HO track where I've got a 20-foot drag strip, super speedway, and a Suzuka urban four-lane track, all on that one 10x13 table. And then I got totally bored because just like you, Todd, you know, I need the digital, I need the lane changing. I want at least the option of being able to do that stuff. So then, of course, Carrera and everything that goes with that. And now, of course, you know, I do my Carrera up, and well, that's what brings me to digital HO. Once I had the knowledge of the digital chip and how to use them correctly. Yeah, hey girl.
Everybody say hi to Phoebe.
Hey
Hey,
Phoebe.
Phoebe.
Phoebe, are you pretty?
Oh,
Oh, you're pretty. Yes, you are.
that's like mine when I say handsome. He just gets all like bashful. All right.
Hey, well, just like to say hello to Herrera's Career. Hello, Joe. Welcome. And we also have all scale slot card. Den. Welcome, Den.
Very good. And we have amps stuff and things. Thanks for joining us. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I have to agree with you. It certainly is. Well, like I said, it's certainly new in our industry, and it's going to be a bit of a game changer. Whether I'm that person that makes the huge change, but at least now the concept's been proven. There's absolutely no reason why the companies can say we don't have R&D money to do this. Call me,
They could.
AFX, Auto World, Viper, Jag. Call me. I'll let you know.
Are you gonna do some sort of a patent or anything like that so they can't, you know, hork you? I think somebody brought that up in the chat.
Well, the thing about patents is in North America, it's all about the first person to prove concept. So I may not have the money to patent it, but I can certainly prove that I am the first person with this design. I deliberately put both the one that I had the Carrera chip on that looked ridiculous without a cover on it. That was my proof of concept, and then of course the working proof was what I've just literally showed all you guys right now, and what I've been posting
Yeah,
on
so it's
Facebook.
out there.
It's out there. So
Yeah.
now if you're in China, it's different, because in China, Elon Musk ran into problems because someone went in and copywritten Tesla before he got there. So it's not in there; it's a little different. But here in North America, it's basically
The Chinese are good at copying stuff, and I don't think they really
whatever they
care.
want
They
anyway,
don't really
right?
care about patents or anything like that.
That's exactly it. Yeah, this is exactly what it looks like to me too, Robert. Yeah. So I really hope that someone makes use of all the work I've been working on and can act on it, because I don't have, I could make them for people.
There's that other chip's coming out, that the Scorpius chip that they're talking about coming 2025, which is going to be even smaller. That I don't know if you saw it in the 132 groups or something. They were talking. It's probably about the same size as the slot technique, maybe, or smaller.
Yeah.
But you can get it custom leads, and that one has the you can have LED numbers on the side of it, so that you can put them in the side, like the side of the car, in the rear window, or in the front. Yeah,
Certainly would
looks
be great.
promising. Looks promising, anyway.
I just want to jump in for a second. Easy E slot car is heading off. He's getting ready for that storm, preparing for the storm. So take care of yourself, brother.
Safe, easy. Yeah, everybody.
Everybody down south.
There's one chip right now that makes the most sense for me, so that's the one I'm currently using. And once again, if you're interested in that, full workups on my members page. And once again, you could be a member for 99 cents Canadian, which once again is like 35 cents American. I just love that. And of course, we're gonna have to do bonding at the border too, right? So, thanks, all scale. I appreciate you.
Yeah, thank God you don't have to pay duty.
Right, duty on that.
Imagine paying duty on that.
How much is that in euros, Dan?
In Canada? Well, yeah, you guys are pretty bad up there with your duty as well, right?
That's like 50 year 0.50 euros or whatever it is. I don't
know. somebody sent me a thing the other day. They were looking for some tires, and then they'd put them in their basket, and then they sent me the screen capture, and it was like $4.99 for the tires, and $23 to ship them to Canada.
Oh man!
Wow,
I was like,
crazy.
That's like Iron Maiden.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, if you buy an Iron Maiden shirt from Iron Maiden, they charge you insane shipping. I think that they ship it from overseas, but that's another story. Sorry.
Yeah.
I wanted to get some new Maiden shirts, and the shipping was like more than the shirts were. And I'm like, forget it. You guys got enough money.
That's how
you can probably get them from China.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah, their shirts aren't better than anybody else's, but they sure think they are. And if it's a legacy shirt, it's like $45 or $50 for a friggin' t-shirt. Because it's an old one and they reissued it, which is horseshit. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Hey Dan, I was going to ask you: have you thought about approaching Carrera about your idea? I mean, that might behoove you.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's sort of swirling around right now. Ideally, it's more of a HO thing we're after. The guys on my team who are building the track, they're building digital switch on HO tracks right now.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's ideally that's the how do you put it? That's the like what we're after. Just doing it on the Carrera track just shows that I can chip the cars and they'll run as digital cars would and should. And you could hear they're not overly noisy or anything like that. I mean, I have probably about 120 AFX Race Masters cars with CAN motors in them, and CAN motor is the key because you need to be able to separate the motor from the shoes. And if you're using a pancake style motor for HO, it's almost impossible. So with the CAN motor, you can take the motor right out of the chassis for HO for AFX. Super easy. It just pops right out, almost ridiculously easy. So yeah, I just take it out. I take the AFX board right off it so that it's just a bare CAN motor, and solder the wires right to the CAN motor. And then what I do in between is what I save for my members. But the end result is I can disconnect the chip if I want and just run the car as an analog car, as a normal HO slot car. So
That's awesome.
yeah, there's many things to it. So what do we got here?
That's what I was just going to ask. Joe just asked it. It's he's asking Tojo, Todd,
Joe,
what's your favorite cars to run so far?
Joe, do you mean like GT cars or hot rods or trucks? Is that what you're kind of getting at?
I'm thinking so.
Yeah. We have the most fun with the GT cars, but I really like running the trucks. The thing that I've learned, and I'm trying to get the guys to do this when we do the races, is we should be racing the trucks first, the muscle cars second, then the GT cars third, because the GT cars you can just rip ass in. Oh,
yeah.
sorry, I cursed again. Anyway, and then you go back to the trucks, and you're going off the track. You guys watch the truck races; they're pretty amusing. The claw, but I probably like the trucks more than anything else, but we don't race them as much as I'd like. I actually really like my my GT car without the magnet in the back. That one's the most fun in my opinion.
Which one is it?
That's you don't get to see it run too often, but it's the RTR Golf Porsche, the 911.
Okay. Just the Wainwright car. Yeah.
Wainwright one. Yep.
Yeah.
What tires are you running on that car?
Right.
What tires?
What tires?
Oh, we're running 12 gauges on it. But that one
Okay.
really likes to slide a lot, just like my friend's Liqui-Moly Expo. I don't know why, but those cars really like to skip a little bit. So does the BMW M4s I've found. But like my Audi, that Audi is like a rail. I mean, yeah, like when I was racing that the other night, you were saying I was running slow, kind of. Not really. I've just really learned how to use that car just right and hit the corners correctly. Yeah, that car.
Did the Audi have its magnets still in it?
Yeah, it does still have its magnets and the gauges, and we're running them on speed 4, brakes 3, fuel 5 is where I run them.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fast, but not so fast that you launch the car off the slot. But I had like I said in that race, I actually didn't go off the track one time, which was a first for me.
Nice.
So that was a nice accomplishment.
Achievement unlocked. I actually won a race last night. I was really happy.
Nice.
Yeah, you win, you lose, it's fun. But yeah,
Well,
I know what you mean. It's nice when you do win. That's for sure.
Welcome,
And
Mike G. Welcome, Mike G.
Yeah.
Metal.
Warren. Question for Warren.
What's the question? Where is it? Q, Warren.
Are
you have
lonesome tonight?
Ew. Generic. No. These are actually. I had the guys that raced Tuesday nights wanted all the different Revo slot tires for their GT2s. We raced Tuesday night. We raced the GT2 cars, so it's basically these guys. Here. Oops, don't want to fall. This one's. Let's see.
Oh, I like that one. That's nice.
Yeah, it's these guys.
Yeah, like
the
the
GT2 Porsches. Now the Pro Slot used to make these way back when in 1999. I have two Pro Slot ones. Or sorry, I got one Pro Slot and one Ninko. But Revo now uses this body and then they use their own chassis with it. So I got a couple more of these in. For the guys.
Ooh, that one's nice.
Well, you can see it. Definitely, it's definitely going to be visible. Easily visible on the track. So, but I got a couple of the white kits in so that the guys could do their own cars too. Could do your own livery on it. It's basically the chassis there. All the parts are there, in a white kit. So, but no, Joe, contact me. But I've got the other stuff coming. There's the silicons, everything else. So,
Yeah, that Blaupunk one's freaking sexy.
which one?
The Blaupunk one, the pink and white one.
Oh,
Am I
yeah.
I might be saying that word wrong.
Yeah. Blaupunk? No, you're saying it right.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, that's
It's from the Japanese GTC series.
wow, that's freaking sweet.
Yeah, I like the wheels. It's because it's got the turbo fin, like the BBS turbo fin tires, front and rear. You don't see that all the time. Usually it has they have the BBS gold ones, the wire wheels on them, like this one.
look at this, Warren.
What is it?
Please let folks know that there is a Group 25 model and slot car show this weekend in Toronto.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Thanks,
Can't
John.
go wrong with Porsches.
Fantastic.
Yeah. No.
Pink
Here,
one is
I'll
sweet.
grab this. Yeah, what you were saying about your Audi and your Porsche, I think I'm pretty much I agree the same way. That's those are my two of my favorite cars.
Yeah, my Krimmer Porsche is another one that's really.
Hang on, Warren. We're going in a different mode here, buddy. Yeah,
I feel like I'm in a Superman movie
you've entered a time.
in the Phantom Zone.
You have entered.
Mm.
Who's dropping in?
What was
Somebody's
the other
get-
show called? It was called Outer Limits. Please stand by.
Please stand by.
Hey,
Going to-
Do not adjust your set.
right.
That was it. Yeah.
So awesome.
Thanks, Fast
Okay.
Sports. All you guys in
So,
Toronto.
Where was I? Oh yeah, I pulled this up because so far so good, guys. Everything's going good, looking awesome. Let's give it a thumbs up, of course. And of course, you can't see it because we're all in the foreground. Damn it.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Aha.
Hang on. You know what the problem is? I know what it is. Watch this. Here we go. All right. Let's blow it up. Let's blow it up.
Ooh.
Yeah, there you go. I paid a lot of money for that. Okay. Hey, actually, Warren, you owe me $5. I told you if I shoot those off, you're gonna pay me.
Okay.
Canadian.
I'll put extra suckers in with your cars.
Did you say? Did you say
say-
suckers?
I'll send you candy. I'll send you some candy.
Well, gosh,
I
paid too
dubbed
much for
the
this shit.
short one of the.
All right. What else you got there, Warren?
That's pretty much it. I need to update the website. If you want to check out the website, it's lighttechslots.ca. And for everybody at the Discord group and in this live feed, if you use coupon code Carrera on checkout, you can save 10% on top of whatever you find there. Because some stuff's already marked down already. I'm trying to clear out some inventory that's there. Sorry,
What was that code again, Warren?
it's just Carrera, straight up Carrera.
Oh, Roger.
There's a section where you can put in a coupon, so you can put in Carrera, and then you can always contact me if there's anything specialty or if you're looking for anything particular. Doesn't regardless of where you're at, because I do talk to other guys in the community and other retailers and everything. Like I had a guy that wanted some cars. I pointed him in the right direction because I couldn't get them with the pre-orders. They were already sold, and that's what we're seeing a lot of right now. Is a lot of the distributors doing pre-orders, and then that's it. And then they're I think they're cutting back on their manufacturing numbers. I think it's no secret that the economy's not doing that fantastic right now. So they're still manufacturing. I just don't think they're manufacturing the numbers that they intended to originally at the beginning of the year. What they
They
planned
want to
on.
make sure that they're
producing.
selling what they're making now instead of sitting
Yeah.
on it for a while. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I think they're gonna do that every time. Just run it dry and then re up if
Yeah.
that's the case is.
Yeah, and that's what I've seen with other retailers that they're saying get in on the pre-order. It helps to for them to be able to order the numbers and the guys produce the numbers that are that they want that are going to be fulfilled as far as sales, without having lots of inventory on the floor. So it's a win-win. You get what you want.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's pretty much it for what I see what's going on. I'm no I watch everything like you guys do, like anybody else does. We all watch the same sources for the latest news and breaking events and all the rest of it. We're all waiting for the Carrera NASCARs.
Yeah.
in Canada, we're always a week behind. There's always that lag. All that you guys are going to have them in the States. I bet you is going to. I could probably drive across the border, go pick up a car before anybody, before the guys in Canada get them.
Probably could.
I'm right here by Detroit, so.
I have to agree with HSF, being that he's a new member of mine. We're going to have to go with what he says so fast. You're going to have to drop and give us 20, brother. Man, you're late.
What's going on here?
Make it 30.
Ron, you're late.
Make it 30. Actually, you know what? Make it a push-up for every minute late. That's 50, brother.
Ooh,
Oh, Ron says he's hanging around at the local hobby shop, so I wonder did he buy anything tasty?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
For sure, right?
I'm
Okay,
just catching up on the chat here too.
let's have a look. So
Warren, that's very fair on the discount code. That's I love it when shops do that, when suppliers do that. It's very good for people.
Yeah, one of the things you can ask, one of the things I enjoy is I throw stuffers in my boxes too, because I know I'm trying to offset the shipping, because in Canada we get charged a little bit more. So people look at it, and if they're penny pinching, they're like, if there's a difference of $2 or $3, I promise you what I'm putting in the box is worth more than that $2 or $3 you think you're going to save from somebody else, because the stuff that I'm throwing in there is fun stuff. You've got, like, there's candy, there's spare parts, there's tires, there's guides sometimes. There's been screwdrivers, depending on the size of your order. I throw in the screwdrivers. Dan knows about them, and they're laser engraved.
Screwdriver. So you're always putting those little extras in.
Like, this is the kind of I'll throw in a bag of Slotting Plus body float screws. Depending on the size of your order and what's happening.
You throw in a bag of weed and we got a deal.
Great.
Can't do that. So
says you.
There you go. Chris says I can have his NASCAR. Thanks, Chris. I appreciate it. I know. So there's everyone's going to be all over the NASCARs. Everybody's wants them.
Oh.
So, but that's a fun part of when I'm fulfilling orders, is packaging everything into the box and setting it off, and then I get the smiles and the people are happy when they get it.
Yeah.
Man, I can't believe it. Like, the latest thing I've been doing is I found a bunch of Hot Wheels. So I've been buying Hot Wheels and throwing. Then I'm putting Hot Wheels in there. My dad just got one yesterday too.
You can never have
Hey, the Toon car, yeah, that thing is cool.
Okay, now, some of you may be wondering how it's possible you could win this car. This is a new car, of course. We will be giving it away, Harry and I, on the show in the coming week or so. But I'll tell you how you're going to win this, and it's not going to be easy because this is a highly sought-after car. I want to give it away, but I don't want to give it away. I want someone to earn it from me, and this is how it's going to happen.
Yeah.
This week, I will be putting out a video this week. In this video this week, there will be a number. There will be a 2-digit number in this video. It will be obvious if you're here. And
this is like a treasure hunt?
So this will be a video treasure hunt. Of course, this will get you to watch the video, but you're also going to be looking for that 2-digit number, okay? So what you're going to do is, when you realize you have that 2-digit number, I do not want you to put it in the comment section. I want you to write it down and remember it, okay? The reason why I don't want you to put it in the comment section is because everyone will just copy you then. Oh, it was 22, 22,
Yeah.
22, 22. You know what? Let them find the number themselves, because you're going to want to win this. This is
keep it to yourself, guys.
This is
keep
awesome
it to yourself.
So remember that number. And when me and Harry come back next Wednesday, we're going to do a draw for everybody who got the right number. Right?
Yeah, you don't want to lessen your chances.
That's right. So you're going to want to pay attention. Now, whether we give it away this coming week, this coming Wednesday, or the following Wednesday, it'll be one of those two. So essentially, all you got to do for most of you is just carry on doing what you're doing right now, just watching us. No big deal. You could possibly win this. And all the other cool stuff. I'll tell you right now, if you win this car, I will throw in Warren's little tool right here. So
Sweet.
yeah, it's cool. I mean, it doesn't really, it's got all the cool Revo slot. It's got the 2, the 3. Warren can tell you all the cool stuff in here, but these things are very slot car useful. Warren sourced them so that they're just not that useless tool with all the stuff you don't ever need in it, right?
Yeah.
But these are slot car useful, and I push them all the time because they're just so easy.
You got it's all the standard. It's all your points at your 0.05, your 0.75,
Yeah.
your 1.25 and 1.5.
And
look, I'm wearing Mr. Slotcar green today by chance.
all this could be yours if
Huh?
the price is right.
Warren.
Now,
The
I ain't getting into a bikini and
those-
walking across stage.
Dan, those were made limited numbers, 1950. That's it.
Yeah, this is
So you
number 220.
Yeah, nice.
The other one I have is 15, I think.
Yeah, or 19 was up
It was
1970.
way up there, yeah. But
Yeah.
this one is this is the one he would probably give to his friends, if you ask me. The number is so low, 200.
Yeah, this is the kind of stuff. This is what I've been putting in my packages. So
These are awesome.
there's
Hang on. Oh,
there's
I gotta
another one.
say-
There's
hang on,
another
let
one
me
of
switch
these.
this up.
There's a little Fiat. Here's another one of those tune cars. Look at
Oh
these.
yeah, I have the Charger from the Fast and
That's a
Furious.
Mazda RX-3. Yeah, and then here's a couple Alfa Romeos, Porsche 906 or 904, right there.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
I was blown away with the stuff that they're putting out there. I don't know if a lot of people know that Matchbox is Hot Wheels now. Hot Wheels bought Matchbox. So
Is
when
that
you're
right?
getting Matchbox cars, they're actually Hot Wheels cars. It's the same. The quality's improved. You'll see that they're closer to, because everyone in the old days, used to be like Matchbox wasn't as nice as Hot Wheels. They weren't as refined kind of thing.
Right? Yeah.
And they were more, only available in Europe and the Commonwealth countries.
Well, Hot
But,
Wheel. The other one, that's what your grandparents would buy you.
Which one?
The
Matchboxes?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Dan, I want to draw your attention, Dan, to Fast Sports in the comments.
Yeah.
He said, "Let him know if you want one of his body kits for a giveaway." That's very nice.
Oh, nice.
Where are we here?
That's fantastic.
One of the last comments.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's really cool, Fast.
Yeah, John. Thanks, brother.
That's
I
super.
appreciate that. I certainly would, and would love to do a giveaway. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, body kits for a giveaway, and you know what? We could even. Is that a body kit with the chassis as well, or just the body? Because we can solve that problem here with Warren right now.
Chris is sorry. I'm just reading Chris's comments. Chris is looking forward to the '58 Corvette that's coming from Mr. Slotcar. Yeah, me too. All his new cars too. With the aluminum chassis. I really want to get my hands on one of those. So
Welcome, DK Moon.
I'm just going through the comments. Sorry. So what was that? The comment, Dan? I can do what can I? What,
That
which
was
one?
Fast Sports. Let me know if you want one of my body kits for a giveaway. Would a body kit be like the chassis as well, or just the body?
He's saying the 356 body with the wheel inserts with no chassis.
No chassis. Perfect. Okay. Absolutely. And we can also pair that with.
Is that his own?
Yeah.
Like that's his own. Like he made it. He 3D printed it, or is that something that it's just that he had purchased and it's sitting there. Like I got these bodies, but they don't have a chassis. Like it's These are NSRs.
Yeah.
So
No, but I was thinking of those slotted adjustable chassis you have,
yeah, I've got slotted and yes,
right?
yeah, those would be cool.
That's
Here,
immediately what I thought about.
yeah.
Dark.
Maybe what we can do, Warren, is maybe me and you will have a chat and we'll see about if we can make this an actual whole slot car by the time everything's said and done.
Put it all together as a package.
Yeah, well, Fast Sports can do the shell and everything to do with that, which is absolutely fantastic. And me and you will pair it with one of those chassis.
Yeah, that's
So
cool.
we'll talk about that. But this looks good. We'd love to do that, John. That'd be appreciated, brother. And like I said, we will pair it with a suitable chassis, and it'll be a thing. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And we also have Greg offering to build the body for the chassis.
Yeah.
Greg does good work.
Yes. Yeah. I follow him. Yeah. He's followed me for quite a while now too. So I guess it's a give and take kind of thing, right? That's what makes us all so great. We all have something that someone else wants to see. It's just like an unboxing, right? Everybody wants to see what someone else has. It's just human nature, man. What's in the box, brother?
We do have a great community.
Yeah, absolutely we do. Absolutely.
And it's neat because there's no wrong way to slot car.
There really isn't, right?
No,
There absolutely
no.
isn't.
Yeah, if you like turning your track up to 10 and crashing, hey, rock and roll.
Hey, Harry's got a video for you. If you guys haven't seen Harry's new crash compilation video, guys, you got to go check that out. Make sure you check Harry's video when you leave here today. And if you don't, you're very, very bad. So go there and check out that video.
Oh, I have seen it.
And on that subject,
it's awesome, man.
Can I just say, on last checking, that Todd has 344 subs. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Todd, seriously, go and subscribe to his channel because he shows so much career stuff. If you're into career digital, there's a feast of stuff on his channel for career digital. So absolutely, give him a sub if you're not already subscribed.
And he just wired up those cars too, guys. So if you're interested in some cars being wired digital, he just wired up a few cars, races them. I could be wrong, but I do believe it was the old style NASCAR, correct?
I repainted that one and put headlights in it and tail lights.
Nice.
Yeah, that was the old Mopar 69 Roadrunner. And I've got to do that to my friend's car. He wants an orange one with a black hood because we kind of like the way they were when they came out from the factory because, we're kind of old Mopar heads.
Yeah.
I've got that 65 Belvedere with the 440 with, my one-to-one slot car, so to speak. I can't remember who coined that, but that's a pretty good way of putting it.
One-to-one skills, one-to-one slot car.
It's a survivor. It's not perfect, but it runs really nice and it's really fun to drive. I've got to put new rear springs and new torsion bars in it this spring because those are kind of shot. And it has 318 torsion bars in it, so it's a little lacking in the front end. It does that shocky float thing.
That's the Beaumont?
It's a Belvedere.
Belvedere, yeah.
Which is just like a Fury or a Satellite.
Yeah, those are nice looking cars.
Just different trim packages.
Yeah.
And it's the hard top, not the coupe.
Yeah, I had a Plymouth Scamp, 72 Plymouth Scamp.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I think, did you comment on my page about that? I swear somebody said they had an old Scamp.
I may have.
Did you?
I know I'm
that might have been you, Warren.
Might have been, yeah.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah, any old Mopar is awesome. Well, any old, at this day and age, any old car like that is great. Doesn't matter who made it.
Yeah, we have a classic car show here locally on Thursdays during the summer, and I try and make it out there. On the it's between, so it's only from 4 o'clock to like 8 o'clock, but I try and get out there for a couple hours and see what's out there. And there's some really cool rides. We're in the Motor City, right? We're the Motor City of Canada because we're Windsor. We were the auto, you got the 351 Windsor, came out of Ford. Got a lot of history here. They were manufacturing everything during the war efforts, and then after that, we had all big three here, represented, and we've got cross-border stuff going daily to Dearborn and everywhere. Used to be Lordstown, Ohio. I'm not sure if they still build out there, but There used to be tons of plants. You know, we were always shipping stuff across the border for Ford, GM, you know, Chrysler.
Nice, very cool.
Thank you, Slightly Mad Slot Cars. I'm sure we all appreciate this. It's pretty much how we all feel. So welcome and fantastic that we all you know, that's the whole point of these conversations. The whole point of me when I used to do Monday Night Live, and now we're doing Wednesdays with Harry. Fantastic, enjoying bringing people to light and letting people know who's out there and what kind of things are going on in our community. Because really, you know, I have close to 4K subscribers, but for me, it's always been about helping out people get out of what I call the hole. If you're under 1,000, it's kind of like the hole, because everyone's waiting. I know there's so many people out there who say, "Oh no, I'm not trying to get any money. I'm not trying to get to 1,000." Yeah, you are, because that's where you're going to end up. And eventually you will make a small amount of money. You're not going to get rich, but if you do it right, you'll make yourself a few $100 a month, and you just carry on doing your thing. You're playing your slot cars, you're showing your stuff, you're spending your AdSense check on your next slot car, which is your next video, and it just carries on like that. So I know everybody says, "Oh, I'm not trying to get to 1,000," but you kind of are, you know. And I also wanted to make mention of one thing too. I think people have it confused on on YouTube. When you're sharing somebody's video, always go to that specific video and hit the share button. Okay.
From the video?
Yes. Don't hashtag them. When you hashtag somebody, all you're doing is informing them that you've mentioned their name. Or if you at somebody, right? If I at Warren or at Light Tech, Warren's going to be notified that I mentioned his name wherever I mentioned his name, okay? And that's all that's going to happen with that. Now, when you're sharing someone's video, go to the video, hit the share button. That way, that video gets shared to all of your subscribers. Okay? That is the point of sharing. I know lots of people have been doing this lately, and you could see when someone shared your thing by going to your homepage in YouTube Studio, and you could actually see right beside your comment section, it'll say the button's right beside the comments at the very top there. And what it'll do is it'll give you an option to see everybody who's mentioned you. So if you shared my video, it's in that section. If you've at me, like at Slot Valley Racing, it'll be under there as showing that you've mentioned me. Now, people are confusing these two, and like I said, if you're only tagging somebody, then only that person is going to know you tagged them. That's it. People are confusing sharing with that, and they're completely different things. One's just a notification that somebody mentioned your name. That's it. The other
Dan.
is sharing the video. Yes, sir.
Dan, next week, can you do a little section and actually show people exactly how that's done, like you showed me last week how to do
Sure
something?
can,
That's a
brother.
great idea. That's good info,
I'm sure
man.
this is information that I find actually the reason why I'm mentioning is because lots of people are sort of confused as
Yeah,
to
do it. Well, yeah,
who you are.
well, that's it. Show it on live screen, and then have so you can watch your cursor,
Because
and then
this,
and then we'll follow your cursor to the share button, and then share, and then
Yeah, like to know exactly where to put the @ sign or the hashtag or exactly what to do.
well, essentially, okay, it's if you're like you just at, okay. So if I wanted Warren to know that I'm talking about Warren, then I at Warren and carry on.
Hey, I just got a text from my friend Den I brought up.
Damn.
I just got a text from my friend Den I brought up who helps me with the videos and all that. He's making that custom garage for me. Check this out.
Oh, right, I remember seeing that.
He's got the red backlights in there too now.
Yeah, that's
And
nice.
that's going to say Skipper's Speedway, which is the name of the track dedicated to my dad. And then he's going to put some sort of thing on the sides where it looks like bricks and stuff like that. But other than that, it's pretty much done.
That's nice.
Yeah, and then each of the guys that race is going to get their team name over the door and get to put their favorite car in there.
Oh, very cool.
Oh, cool.
So,
Charge them rent. Charge them rent.
Yeah.
Ironically, all my friends, and they're the ones that came up with this, they donate $5 to a kitty every time they race, and then I just put that money back into the track.
Nice.
Yeah.
Which is really cool. That was their idea, not mine. So,
Yeah.
Okay, if you want to, and that's how I ended up getting the start gate. Or
We-
the start, you know.
Yeah, we were doing that the other night. We were guys were being too manic, and they were just like pushing the envelope and coming off too many times. So we're doing track calls and stopping the race. So we made it $1 penalty. So you want to see people stay on the track.
I really like that. I was thinking about
Everybody. Oh, suddenly everybody could drive nicely again.
I thought about 3D slots and you're out of the race, but I don't know.
Yeah, no, we made it $1. Okay, so
I like that.
yeah. Well, our dollars are over here are coin, right? So it's called
Sweet.
it's called a loonie. So it's easy. You just got you pull it out. So you throw it out there, put it make a little pile, and then whoever wins the race gets the kitty.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's great. I wish we still had silver dollars as a regular thing here in the States, but we don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so one last quick thing on the share, and then we'll drop that scenario for this week, and I'll make sure I have something worthy next week to let you guys know. Now, the one good thing about sharing is you're multiplying the amount of people that watch a particular video every time it gets shared. Okay, so you're thinking, oh well, if I just share Buddy's video, but what if Buddy doesn't share my video? Well, that's true. What if Buddy doesn't share your video? What you're hoping is that your buddy's going to share your video, you're going to share his video, I'm going to share Warren's video, I'm going to share Harry's video, Harry's going to share my video, and you could already see, just with all four of us, how many, look, told you have how many subscribers right now?
344 last I checked.
I
It's
have
been
almost,
stalling out lately. I don't know why. Then a couple of weeks back, I lost like 10 of them. I don't know why. Anyway,
it happens.
Yeah,
I have, like,
You're
I have
doing good.
almost
You're doing better than me.
4,000, right? And I
Pick
can
two
expect
more
that
things.
maybe 1/8 of those people actually are regular watchers. So that's
Yeah,
a
I believe
couple
that.
hundred people every time, right? Guaranteed. But when you look at it, it's multiplied, right? Because when you share my video, now it gets shared with your viewers, and it gets shared with Harry's viewers, and it gets shared with Warren's viewers. Now, I'm a single person who puts out one video, but all three of you have shared it. You can see where this is going now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
I need to learn
this
how to
is the
do
reason why our hobby hasn't gone overly viral yet, or I shouldn't say overly, hasn't gone viral at all. And that's one reason, because there's not enough sharing of videos, so the algorithm doesn't pick it up like we're a big thing. You're wondering why Hot Wheels gets such a big foot and RC gets such a big foot, because those guys share each other's videos. They do things like they'll donate money by super chats and that kind of thing. And what this does is it shows the algorithm that there's major interest in what you're producing or showing, right? So just like the algorithm tonight where HSF became a member, that'll probably help during the week with how this video runs, because it's showing that people are showing interest in this video. And this is exactly what we're after, not necessarily for my channel, but for the community as a whole, right? Because soon this will be broadcasted to my channel and Harry's channel. So Harry will be able to see this on his own channel, and Harry's friends will be able to watch this as if Harry was the one producing it. Because it's called Creator Share, where I can share to everyone's channel individually. So the benefit,
and it's getting out there to so many extra people.
Right, because now, Harry, all of my fans and people are all watching you. or watching Warren are watching Toju racing, right? Or watching Todd do his thing. And that's how it multiplies. And I know everybody talks like they know what they're talking about, but the best thing I could say to new creators, so everybody who's new under 1,000, watch the creator series that they give you. Free videos. They're normally like 6 minutes long, and they'll have some asshole talking about shit you don't give a damn about.
Whoa.
But I could tell you right now, you should give a damn, because in every 6-minute video, there's going to be something that you didn't know before you watched it. I'll guarantee that.
I was just looking at those a couple days ago, and I'm like, I don't know. I'll have to do that. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, anybody who subscribed during this show. I really appreciate it. Truly.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
And listen, it's great tonight. There's so many people subscribing to each other. I'm seeing it in the comments the whole way down, and that's fantastic.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And let me tell you just quickly, Todd, about subscribers, okay? Every once in a while, you've been putting out some shorts, correct?
I only have a few, but I finally figured out how to do them, so I'm going to do more of them.
Perfect.
I had one that had 525 in a day. I don't know why.
Yeah. I always suggest that every time you put out a video, you put out 3 shorts.
What, one day?
If not,
Yeah.
if you yeah. But this is the reason why, okay? So what you do is, in those shorts, those 3 shorts that pertain to this particular video, what you do is you tag your main video in those shorts. So when someone watches those shorts, they always have links where you can, link here to get to the full video or what have you. That's what you do. So
Okay.
and then what happens is, you'll find you'll be getting 1/3 of all subscribers through your shorts. 1/3. Yeah. 1/3.
I know I'm guilty of not putting up enough content on YouTube. That's just, insanity. My schedule's just been crazy lately. And then
But if anybody's interested in how to grow your channel, slot car wise or what have you, I've been doing this for 3 years. I've been digging like a bugger. If you're a Canadian, as soon as you get to 1,000, you need to contact me, or you will be paying too much in taxes, and I will show you how to make sure that the money that they say you're getting, you get all of it. When I first started,
That's especially for Joe from Eres Carrera.
For the first year, I was paying 40% of everything I earned from YouTube back in taxes, because
Sounds like
I
the
didn't
state.
do my taxes so that it showed that I'm not an American citizen. There's something in there you have to change. There's 3 places you have to change, actually. And they only get 5% from you once you change those numbers. Up until that point, they'll take 40% and you don't get it back. It's not like when you you go to Vegas and you win a prize and they take money from you and you get it back.
But that's another problem too. You don't get it right. They don't give it to you either. You got they make you jump through hoops to get that money back, and fill out a bunch of paperwork.
And Chris is absolutely correct. That's exactly it, Chris. And that's another thing too. With shorts, it gives you plus you get to use the coolest music. Todd, you're gonna love it, brother. You get to use the hardest hardcore music.
Just more chances to get someone to your video.
Use it. Yeah. I've already done lots of Anthrax. I'm the man, brother. Not. In fact, is that the I'm the Law t-shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah! Woo! See, now that is an Anthrax fan. I knew you were wearing that shirt. I couldn't even see that. I knew it. Racing brother. Yeah!
Because in Mega City, I am the law.
Love Dredd, brother.
Yep. Eat Judge Boo, my favorite Judge Dredd line. Then he
Yeah.
kicked the guy right in the mouth. Hey, puppy.
This is
What's it
Jangle.
called?
He's my biggest fan.
Fraggle?
Jangle.
Jangle.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, he's my biggest fan.
Pretty dog.
And my other one is Chop. He's a purebred American Rottweiler.
Oh, nice. I love Rotties.
Yeah.
Great dogs.
Yeah, he's American version, so he looks like a Doberman with a Rottweiler head.
Yeah, big sweetheart.
Very cool. Oh, yeah, fluff, big huge fluff.
Yep. 120-pound fluffs.
Yeah, he just likes to laze around and be all cool and hang out. He goes to like daycare and leads around all the workers and stuff. They just love him there.
People get out of your way when you're going for a walk with him, don't
Yes,
they?
yeah. And this guy here, he's an a-hole. He tries to corral all the dogs. He hates all the workers.
Herder.
So they're like, we had to put him in a room. And I'm like, why are you putting him in a room? Why do I take him to daycare if you're just going to put him in a room? I could do that here at home. Right. So his brother Chop goes to daycare and he doesn't because it's just not a place for him. So.
Hey, on those tags, do I put that like in the comments or something, or in the video or something?
For
when I make it for the shorts.
For the shorts. When you go to make a short, right, on your phone, you go to your normal YouTube, and it has the little
plus. It's good.
Oh, you mean where you put the tags?
Yeah, the tags. When you make your video, it'll give you an option to what's the name of it now?
Description, where description is.
Yeah, in the description.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'll see it there, and
and put a link to it in there. Is that what you mean?
No, what it'll do is you click on add a link, and then when you click that, it'll bring up all of your videos.
Okay, I think I know what you mean.
And you just choose one.
Sure.
And of course, you're choosing the one that goes with your short.
Makes sense.
So that's what I do, right? I put out my long form, then I'll throw a couple of shorts of like I said, the coolest music you could think of, bro. You're allowed to use it all of it.
Nice.
And I've used it all. Megadeth, Metallica.
But that YouTube has.
Yeah, anything that is like anything that is
out
there, you're allowed to use.
Don't forget Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Never.
The reason being is you're allowed to use anything you want because what it is you're sharing royalty with the owner, right?
You want to hear?
Fleetwood Mac is one. You know.
Oh yeah.
Recently.
Speaking of Led Zeppelin, I used Led Zeppelin in one of my videos last year, it was last year, and I got a warning from or notice from YouTube that my video was being banned in Russia because Led Zeppelin is banned in Russia. I was like, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I had that happen with something, but I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I think it was some Pink Floyd.
Yeah, I used Zeppelin Kashmir because it's got that great track. It's like the cars are just flying. It's like
So for an example, like even with the amount of subscribers I have, when I put out a short, I probably make about 8 cents in 3 weeks. 8 cents. When I do a long form video, I probably make about $8 in 2 weeks, which is pretty good. And then when you consider that you're always running a back catalog, just like the Beatles, how much money must they be making to never make music again? Their back catalog is still rolling. And that's eventually what happens to all the bigger channels. Obviously, the longer you stick around, the more you have for somebody to go back into and look at. And of course, everybody who finds you will dig through your stuff. So
Chris is saying that he has to put music in his shorts and his reels because the puppies are barking in the background.
Scorpions is awesome too. Priest is great.
Yeah.
No drama. Yeah.
That's all the old school stuff.
Yeah.
The best.
I'm old, so I listen to old school stuff. It's interesting. I was contemplating this. It seems like whatever age you are, you seem to listen to the music that you grew up with, no matter how old you are. Like, look at the really old people that are into the doo-wop stuff and all that. And I'm not dissing that. That's cool. Whatever you like is fine because music's the most subjective thing in the world. There is no wrong answer.
Well, when I was a teenager, it was like Deep Purple, Led Zeppelin, Black Sabbath, all these type of bands, and that's all. And I still listen to that. I can't stand modern music. I like a few sort of. I branch out a little bit to bands like Nirvana and that as well, but generally it's old school rock music.
Okay, now keep this in mind too, though, right? When you're catering for slot cars in your music, keep in mind the age group that slot cars are being played with. Now, The reason why I say
Yeah.
that is because one of my biggest shorts is actually Elvis Presley and his teddy bear.
Bum,
That
Teddy bear.
oh, teddy bear, and that got 10,000 views in like 2 days. So I certainly
But
didn't
Dan,
grow up listening to Elvis, but I can understand that there are a lot of people out there that want to hear it. You know what I mean? And I've, of
but
course,
Dan, sometimes I found with the shorts, if you put in just when you go to add music, just look up the most popular things with 7 million posts, and people sometimes they hear the music and they just press the like button. They mightn't even be bothered looking at it. They just like the
Yeah.
little piece of music.
Good tactic.
hey Ed, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I mean, I put some really silly stuff up sometimes, completely not matching the video I've posted, like some, but there's some stupid music. But if I see it has about 5 million uses, I say,
Did you say
must be,
ABC?
you know.
Did you say ABC?
Shoot that poison arrow through my heart.
I just saw them live like 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah, they belted out. They sounded great. I saw them and
They're a good
Howard.
band.
They were touring with Howard Jones. He's like 78 or
Yeah,
something.
Howard's got to be old. That's
Yeah.
outstanding, man.
And I went to the show and it was a great show. So took the wife and I. Yeah, that was crazy. Who was the other? There's 3 bands. Oh God, I can't remember the other one. But it was the mains were ABC and Howard Jones. It was at our local casino here. We got a Caesars in Windsor. So we're right across. We're right across from Detroit, right? So we get all the big shows are in Detroit. If you want to go see any like the Rolling Stones or anything like that. Like this Friday is Korn.
Nah.
So yeah, it's a little heavy.
Yeah.
But
I'm not a fan of Jonathan on the vocals, but it's all good, man.
yeah. Well, I've seen him like 7 times.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I
That's
even we won tickets in way back when, like 2003. I got to meet the band backstage, and then we got our backstage passes
That's
all
cool.
signed. My wife has pictures with them and all the rest of it.
Meeting bands is really neat. I actually got to meet and shake Stevie Ray Vaughan's hand.
Nice.
It was from the Live Alive tour in 1982. I still got my backstage pass. I worked for this catering company, and they're like, "Hey, we need somebody to work the Stevie Ray Vaughan show." And me and my buddy are like, "Oh, we'll do it."
Uh-huh.
And it was really neat. He was a super nice guy. He came walking up and he said hello to us first. He was such a classy guy. God rest his soul.
That's awesome.
Yeah, very cool.
So, is there anything that we missed there? You got it all out of the bag there, Warren?
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I appreciate having me on, Dan. It was good. It was great meeting you guys. I know I've chatted with like you say, I've commented on your videos. I try and get around to everything that's out there. Then there's a lot. There's so much now. There's a lot of content out there. There's a great community. I really and everybody's putting their 2 cents in, and there's it's we just keep onward and upward. I think everybody just keeps on putting out content and sharing it. We'll all move ahead.
So next week, I should have my 510s in the house, and we'll have a look at them once again.
Yeah.
We'll probably bug Warren a little bit more.
As soon as we're done this live, we'll get together and you just let me know what else you want, and we'll put it all in the bag. We'll get it out first thing in the morning.
Oh, you see, guys, that's the kind of stuff that keeps me dealing with Warren, right? Look at that. If you don't have what you need, talk to Warren. He will source it for you.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And Canadians, so it means it's cheaper for all Americans.
Yeah, that's the one thing for Canadians is you're not going to get that brokerage surprise or UPS holding your package hostage, because that's what, I don't know if you guys are aware. This is what happens in Canada. Your package arrives, and then the guy's holding it, and then he's like, "You owe us $39 brokerage plus the tax." For them filling out this B64 form, and that's literally they're standing there and they're like, "You owe us $65." I bought a Porsche, a 917 UT diecast model. It was like $200, The Newman car from Le Mans. My dogs are bugging me. Sorry. So I got it, and they were charging me $69 duty on the car. I'm standing up. I'm like, give me my car.
Like
That's
VAT
okay.
charges here in the States, they do that same crap to you. Well, unless you pay us, we're not going to give you your package.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I
Yeah.
first got my
But you guys don't get charged duty, do you? If it's coming from overseas or
It's from overseas, not when it's from Canada.
Okay.
right? Yeah, because we're NAFTA.
Stuff from
Yeah,
Europe
we have
and they hit
free
you with
trade
tax
bullshit.
charges.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In
and
Canada
both-
now Canada they're charging everybody.
Everybody, yeah. Crazy.
that's what my dog does when I tell her to be quiet.
Yeah, no, I neglected them. I forgot it. I didn't give them dinner before I got on the thing. So yeah, I'm in trouble. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Hey, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna get out and go feed my puppies. It's been
Bye.
awesome. Thanks for having me on. It was great meeting you guys. Please like and subscribe. And thank you.
All right.
All right,
Well-
you guys have a good one.
Thanks for joining us, Warren.
Thank
We'll
you.
see you soon, brother. I'll
Thank you
talk
for
to you
coming, Warren.
You're welcome. Cheers.
Thanks, Warren. Cheers.
Right.
All the best,
Later,
Warren.
guys.
Appreciate you.
You guys in Florida, you stay safe tomorrow with that storm rolling in. Hope everybody's it's not too bad. All right, cheers.
soon. Right on, brother.
All the best, Warren.
Where do I go?
You're gone. You go bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right. So before we leave, I just want to take one last quick look at those 510s because I don't know if you guys can see I'm drooling a little bit now. All right, one quick look. Here we go, guys, and then we'll say goodbye. Nobody leave yet. Don't forget, guys. Keep looking. I'm gonna put the video out this week. Keep looking for that two-digit number. That's gonna be the winner. So let's have a look quickly at the 510s. We're going to start off with, I believe it's a Porsche 917 kit. Where'd it go? Right here. So here it is, the 917 kit.
Ooh.
Very nice. Sorry, it's sideways. That's how it was sent to me. And here's the car, the Golf livery. Doesn't that look awesome?
That is gorgeous.
Man, that is nice.
I love the Gulf livery, like a lot of us do.
That's a very nice looking car. All right, so let's
Yeah.
get to what Warren showed us earlier. Let's start with this one. Oh man, this is fantastic.
That's beautiful.
Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to get a hold of them, put some lights in them, and digitize them. Oh yeah. All right, and here's the last one. Simon
That
Eyes.
was so good, man. Period. I'm on a live chat. I just showed it to everybody. They all loved it.
Really nice looking cars. Very nice.
Yeah, those are all sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean even the even the other one, the Paul Newman car would be all right, but I only want 4 510s. So Paul Newman, well, sorry buddy, maybe go make some more tomato sauce.
Or dressing.
Oh right, he's the dressing guy. Pardon me, I meant oh no, he does do tomato sauce.
He
too.
does a lot of stuff. You know, his dressings are actually really good products.
Yeah. I heard the actually I hear the Italian one's supposed to be really good.
His Caesar's the best if you can find it.
Oh man, that would be awesome. But I think I'm actually oh, here we go. JCB 70 or 67. Thanks for joining us. We're actually just about to slide out.
Hey, JCB.
But we do appreciate you being here, and well, let's wrap it up a little bit. So for myself, I want to say thank you to everybody for being here tonight. I definitely want to say thank you to Toju Racing and Todd. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you joining us. Fantastic.
Happy to be here, man. It was a great time.
Harry,
Really?
as usual, mixing it up with me. Darn awesome combo we got going on here, and
Harry rocks.
we're gonna screw shit up as long as we're doing this thing, okay? Right.
Like I said, be a kid as often as possible.
That's
Like
right.
we all are.
That's right. So we're gonna take it as it comes, and hopefully that's the easy way, and we'll all enjoy that. Harry, any last parting words?
Just thanks that the chat is amazing tonight, and it's lovely seeing everybody subbing each other, and it's great. Just like to say, JCB, yeah, come along next week, get in there early, and we'll be able to get you into the chat and enjoy the show with us.
Yeah, right. That is going to be awesome, and well, gotta love it, man. Really gotta love it.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for stopping in. I had a great time. Appreciate all the comments. Everybody rock on. Have a great night. Oh yeah. See you later, Slot Cowboys. Race on.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Metal.
Thanks for joining us
Exactly.
today.
Metal Harry.
Woo!